Hello friends, welcome. In my earlier videos I talked about the state of wellness, how to reach from state of illness to state of wellness. I talked about the 6 dimensions that are important in this journey. The first one is upbringing, second one is relationship, health, wealth, career and yourself. So this video is about the second dimension, which is relationship. This is very, very important, and I hope you are able to see this book and buy this book. In this book there are two dimensions on which I have put more emphasis. One is the relationship that we are going to talk today, and then the self-development, which we will talk later. Relationship is a very, very talked about subject. We all want to have relations, and we all want to have because it's a natural requirement. Animals do that. Plants grow when they are in a good environment, in good relationship among the garden, in the farmhouse, fields. Similarly, more than all the people, all the other living animals, humans' basic need is relationship. You're born to a mother, to a father, you have a sister, you have a brother. So this relationship kind of gets complex as you grow. You are going to school, you are competing with all your classmates, you go to work, you are competing with your colleagues, in every sphere of life you are competing with somebody or the other by a natural progression as you grow. So when you become the winner, obviously in every sphere, in every activity, there will be only one winner, and then others will be runner-up or the failures. So please remember that winner stands alone. So there is no problem if you are alone and there are less people, because it takes a lot of maturity for others to appreciate your success. You would generally find people are jealous. So that's their problem. It should not become your problem. You should continue to chase yourself, nobody else. You should compete with yourself. And if you become successful, you're the winner. Just enjoy your winning spree. Don't bother about anything. Everything else will fall on its own place and things will be all right. Relationships are important. There are some people with a very large network of friends, family relations. They enjoy it. There are many others who do not enjoy it. There are other people who have a very small group of friends and they never regret it. They are really enjoying. So when relationship is relation and ship, so large number of relations, bigger the ship. You would always drive a car which you can afford to buy, which you can afford to run. I mean the economy. You cannot buy a BMW if you're not able to. If you're looking for an economy car like Alto, Maruti 800, or whatever the small car. So if you have a big ship, you must make sure that you're able to afford it. There is a maintenance cost to it. If you have less capability, less wealth to maintain it, less time to manage it, it is okay to have a small ship, a small relationship which you can really do justice to. In relationship, there's only one thing which is very, 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 very important, is alignment. Are you aligned to that relationship? Any relationship that you need to carry is a burden. Don't bother about it. Even if you're alone, no problem, because you're successful. When you're successful, you'll be on the top. There'll be people looking from there. Also remember that people talk more bad things than good about successful people, because you left them back. They say you become selfish, which actually you are not. So not to bother about those aspects, yes. But what you should do it, you should not forget those people who are or who have been helpful to you, who appreciate you. Appreciation is a cycle. You appreciate to be able to get appreciation. Nobody would just come and appreciate you. Everyone is busy. So to build more relations, you need to be more appreciative about it. But be true to appreciation. Do not do a false appreciation. That does not take you long. Recognize people. There are people, there are friends, there are family, there are relations who are doing good job. They must be recognized by you. They need to be appreciated by you. And believe me, they will do the same with you. They will do more with you. This is another way to build relationship. There is a very small sentence or word, sorry. It is very, very powerful. If you made a mistake, if you hurt somebody, if you couldn't help someone, when really that guy needed your help, just go and say, I am sorry. Do not put any if or but or whether, this, that, no. Do not dilute this powerful statement. Just say simply, I'm sorry about it. And you see the magic. Same way, when somebody has done some good help to you, if somebody has really been with you and you really needed somebody helped you with money when you really wanted to do some good things, go there and just say thank you and remain thankful, because sorry and thank you, these are two wonderful words. They are too small, only 3 letters or 5 letters or 6 letters, but they are really, really magical words. There is no replacement of these words. Do not try to create sentences and paragraphs for sorry. At the best case, they would be just equal to sorry if you are writing a paragraph for sorry or a page for sorry. They will just be good only up to thank you. That 2 words, write a book about it. But just go honestly and say thank you. If you see this book, I talk about winner stands alone, which we just discussed. There is another powerful thing which you should read is emotional bank account. Emotional bank account, you can also read this in the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. Emotional bank account is like savings bank. When you have some money, you go and put in the bank, you earn interest over it, you create rapport with the bank, and it gives you safety, security, everything. Similarly, there is an emotional bank account. When you do something good to somebody, when you say thank you to somebody, you are depositing some emotions in that person who is holding your account. He's your banker. The similarity or the contrast between the savings bank and this is, you can open as many emotional bank accounts as you need, as you want. You can deposit as much amount as you want, as many sorry, as many thank you, as many good things, as many appreciation, as many recognition. You can do that. There's no limit to that. and any time. There's no banking hours. You can do it midnight, early morning, midday, evening, morning, whenever you wish. You can withdraw also from there. You can do overdraft also. But it is unlike your savings banks where deposit is 100,000 rupees and you can withdraw 100,000 rupees and you can count it. In EBA, you are depositing. If you do one big mistake, all the deposit can be withdrawn and you become blank with that person. Be clear, be careful about that scenario. But as many bank accounts you have got and as much money you leave them, you will have those many relationships. Flourishing relationship, joyful relationship, helpful relationship. In all this, please search for the true relationships, true network. These days we have very, very fancy and famous network these days, social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, so many other, Instagram. You have hundreds of friends, thousands of friends. You just try once, asking for help, and you will find how many of them are true, how many of them call you, how many of them really help you. So, those are okay, but do not depend on them. Count on true relationships. True relationships will only come when you have your EBAs open with many people, when you are saying thank you to the people, when you are saying sorry for your mistakes, and you continue to work on improving yourself. Some other points that you can find in the books is, I'll just try to help you with the appreciation. I'm sorry. Gratefulness. Gratefulness is again a wonderful asset that you have got. You need to be grateful. I am grateful to the God because I am able to talk. You should be grateful to the God because you are able to watch this YouTube and listen. There are a lot of people deaf and dumb. They can't talk to each other. They can't listen. I can see. You can see. All my body parts are working. I'm grateful. I have got my parents who are alive. I'm grateful. I have got my own house. I'm grateful. I have got my kids who are healthy. I'm grateful. I got good education. I'm grateful. You can be grateful for anything and everything. Do not crib about what you do not have. You do not get when you crib. You get it when you're grateful. So please remember that point. You need to be grateful. Then in relationship, it really requires you to be accepting, not expecting. Accepting is like, the way the people are, you accept them. Expecting is you are becoming exclusive. If you do this, then only I expect you. If you get this result, then I like you. No. So you be more accepting than expecting. Expecting takes people away. Expecting is an enemy. Expectations are a killer. If you expect something with yourself or anybody, if it doesn't happen, you feel so bad about it. So you do your work. Do not just expect that this will happen only this way. There is another way to be happy. In life, there is a line for normal, and then below that is abnormal, which is negative, and on top of the line you can say abnormal surprises, which are positive. Normal happens, you don't even get excitement. You are able to take bath every day, you don't feel excited because you have the water. You don't get that water one day, you go in negative state and feel frustrated. How about thinking that, okay, tomorrow morning I wake up, I may not have the water. That's you're already thinking about this state as a normal state. If you get the water, you can go to a positive state and become saying, oh, I got the water, I'm so lucky, I'm grateful. So just by making simple changes to your thoughts and beliefs, you can feel really good. And when you feel really good, people want to talk to you, people want to meet you, people feel happy talking about you. You create more relations, you make more friends. You also need to think about the values that you really practice in your life. Life is a circle. Always you'll hear from people that life comes a full circle. Why they always talk about circle? Why they didn't talk about the triangle? Why they didn't talk about the square? Why they didn't talk about the rectangle? Why they didn't talk about the hexagon? Because all the other shapes have got some corners. These corners are dangerous. These corners are corners of bias, corners of nepotism, corners of hatred, corners of the expectations. Have you seen the plates that you're eating at home? Have you seen the plates? Have you ever washed the plates? The plates which are round are very, very easy to wash. But those with the rounds, after some time you'll see there is some dirt gets accumulated into those corners. That is why life should be a circle, very clean. In a circle, the center is equidistant from all the places. From every sphere on that that diameter you can reach in the same time. Also, if you're flying, you would say that if you see the windows in a plane, they have no corners. You know why? Because the shapes with corner, the shapes with corner have more pressure on the corner side. So in life, you have corners, you will have more pressures. In circle, the pressures are equidistributed, and you do not get into panic mode. You are able to go through it very, 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 very smoothly. So, if I need to summarize, relationships are very, very important, but do not dive for them, because you need to have true relations. You need to have those relationships where there is some value, where there is alignment. It must be in alignment with you. If you are thinking in a way, they should be able to appreciate, and you should be able to appreciate back. You should be grateful in your life to have a better relationship. You should be able to say sorry to your friends and family and anybody else to retain the relationship. You should say thank you to them so that they are more attracted towards you. They feel good talking to you. You are a winner. So don't just bother that you are alone. And don't just think that those guys are thinking negative about me. They may be thinking. That's expectation. And in life, create the normalcy towards negative side, where you say, I expected this not to happen. If that happens, you get the positive surprise. So look at all the points holistically, and you will see that your relationship is flourishing. The only caution, you should have the network of relationship only as big as you can maintain. Otherwise, it becomes a liability to you. Relationship should be an asset to you. Work on relationship very wisely, carefully, sensitively, but whatever you value and have, give them full respect, regard, love, everything. So thank you very much for watching my video. Thank you very much for liking it. Give your comments. Please subscribe to my channel. Share with your family and friends. And in my next video, I'll be talking about the third dimension of wellness, which will be health. In that, we'll talk not only physical health, we'll talk mental health also. Thank you so much once again. Bye bye.